Hi there, Malcolm here for my 297th Booktube video. Today I'm bringing you a wrap-up for September 2025. So the numbers, and as usual, I'll compare it to the same month of last year, so September 2024 in this case. So I managed to complete 12 titles this month, compared to 12 titles from last year. Same. I'm making 2,155 pages compared to 1,827 pages. So just over a 300 page increase. So yay, closing that gap. And on Audible, I managed 21.02 hours compared to 29.27 hours. So the gap's increased by another 8 hours. Ugh. So that is bringing me to totals of 23,336 pages so far this year, compared to 24,966, closing that gap at 189.65 hours compared to 290.96 hours. Yeah, I'm not going to get there, am I? And a total of 110 titles compared to 134. Now 110, I'm very happy with that. I managed over 100 books so far this year, and I've still got October, November and December to go, so come on, I can do it! And as I have done individual videos for all 12 of these books, I'm not going to go into details. I'll just tell you if I liked it or not. All the links to all my reviews will be down in the description box below. Do please go check out the ones that you're interested in. I always welcome your support. So with 12 titles to get through, let's get cracking. The first up I read Star Trek Lower Decks Volume 1, written by Ryan North, and this collects the Lower Decks comics 1 to 3 for the 2023 print run. Absolutely loved it. A great extension to the show. This is only one story, but it was a very entertaining one, and there's lots of extra bonus material in here as well. Booktastic. After that, I then read Chew Volume 6 Space Cakes. Really excited to pick this up to continue the story, and this volume completes the first half of the entire run. Totally crazy, bonkers and disgusting. Absolutely love this series. Booktastic, if a bit devastated by the end of it. And after that, I then read Time for the Stars by Robert A. Heinlein, and I listened to this on Audible, as it was one of the few Audibles that were free out of all the books on my TBR stack. So I can move this off the TBR stack now. Really enjoyed it. Worth buying. Oh look, I did. And after that, I then read Marvel Select Fantastic Four Rising Storm, written by Mark Waid. A little bit convoluted and coming in where the story is already well underway, but I learned a lot about the Fantastic Four and Galactus particularly that I didn't know before, which was nothing, so really appreciate it for that. Booktastic. And then I read, or I should say finish reading, Halo, A Master Chief Story, Oblivion by Troy Denning. And this one I was supposed to finish in August, but I was in a bit of a reading slump and really struggled to read anything. And it took me the best part of the first half of October to read this damn thing as well. Really enjoyed it, I just wasn't really reading much. Glad I read it, really fits in well with the Halo saga. Wasn't as good as book one though, but still worth buying. And after that, I then read Journey to the Centre of the Earth by Jules Verne, and again I listened to this on Audible, and while filming my review for this one I realised that the book I was holding was quite a bit different to the Audible version I listened to. This is the badly edited version, so I'm going to get rid of this copy and hopefully find a proper copy that isn't a bunch of lies. But the one I listened to, read to me by Tim Curry, was booktastic. And after that I then read The Book of Diogenesis by Samuel Planck, fellow booktuber. He was good enough to review my book, so I've returned the favour. Really enjoyed it, booktastic. Go check out my review for that one and give that man a lot of love. And after that I then read Marvel Imaginauts by Mark Waid. Spotted this in the library, and it's done by the same crew who did the one I just read. Thinking, oh, I could double my knowledge of Fantastic Four by reading this one. More of a series of stories, but absolutely brilliant. Booktastic. And after that, I then read Marvel Select, The Essential Guide to Captain Marvel. Everything you need to know about Captain Marvel, where she came from, who she was, the various different iterations of her throughout history, throughout her development. It's all in here, and some, along with 5 tales where significant parts of her life take place. Great stuff, worth buying if you're at all interested in Captain Marvel. And after that, I then read Postal Volume 1, picked up from library. There's a murder mystery in a small town in America, but some weird stuff's going on about this town. Nothing supernatural, but yeah, it's one of those towns. Really enjoyed it, really dark, gritty, with a neurologically diverse main character. Worth buying. And after that, I then read Aliens vs. Predators Ultimate Prey, short story collection, featuring the 2 alien beasties as they battle it out, and some hapless humans generally get in the way in between. Or humans are battling it out and these aliens get in the way. Various iterations, time, space, all the rest of it. Absolutely stonking collection here. Booktastic. Highly recommend it. And after that, I then read The Curse of the Nibelung Volume 1, and this is the graphic novel version of Wagner's Grand Opera. Yeah, I was bored in this one. And it was boring, just plain dull. And a slight disclaimer for that one, when I read it at the time, I didn't know how closely tied to Norse mythology it was. I was just reading the story at its face value, and it was only when I was doing some research after having finished it, I realised, hang on, I need to be a little bit more respectful about this. This is Norse mythology after all, but I just found the telling of it was not great. Anyway, those are the 12 books I managed in September. How was your September? Feel free to share a link or a list of what you read during that month, or were there any titles I read that you interesting to you for good or bad reasons. Comment down below, please. But as usual, if you have nothing nice to say, please keep it to yourself. Thank you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and other YouTube things if you want. And until next time, see you later.